How are you? Hey, it's craft time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just want 8 envelopes for the moment. I'm getting low, actually. I get some more. I'm almost out of these buggers. So tonight's session, I'm just doing some prep towards a class that I'm hosting. So that's what some of this is. So just getting some of the packets started at least as I try to work out what is my plan for this. And of course, classic me, I forgot to grab something, but that's okay. I'll grab it after. I mean, this is only meant generally 10-minute-ish. It'll probably be about 10 minutes tonight. Because, hey, early morning for some. So I got these plastic baggies. I got those prepped. 2 of the 4, because that's my plan. Now we're going to be cutting some paper. Woohoo! So bring in the trimmer. And then put the packets aside for the moment. I need to see my measurements. Because I already partially designed the size of the papers I've done ahead of time for layout. So I have 4 of these 6x6. This used to be a sheet of 12x12, but I cut it down. So for this, I gotta do a bunch of cuts. Actually, I'll do it over here because I gotta lay out the pieces as I go to ensure I've done this properly. So on the one side, 75 inches, boom, flip, slide over, and another 75 inch. So that way this little teeny tiny piece is there. And then next is 3 inches. To form that. There we go. And then bring this back. Now on the top end, 75 inches. And that goes there. Okay. And then from here, 3 inches. And then from this way, I'm going to change it a little. I'm going to go 2.5. And that goes there. So I'm going to update my notes because I did up a sample earlier and I didn't like the size, so I'm changing it. So I said this was going to be 2.5. Then this would be 2 3/4. Okay. Eraser, where are you? And 2 3/4, just to change the size. Alright, so then continue cutting. So next is this strip. So 2 inch, 1 inch, and boom. So all these pieces, this is a one sheet wonder type concept. All these pieces you can use to make 4 different cards. Super cool, eh? And it's, patterned on the back so you can choose whichever side you want to use. Now, what I was going to prep tonight, but I'm not going to get to it right now, is what cardstock am I going to put this on? I actually have no idea. Haven't decided. I just know I want to use this paper because I like it. So then, repeat the process. By laying it out on the table, at least I can kind of see, hey, what's left over here. That way, I'm not totally screwing it up. And just keep it going. So then, ow, I just hurt myself. Alright, and then the last one, 2-inch, and then 1-inch. And then just repeat the process. So when it comes, so for what I do is, I do regular card classes. This one is a small private class that I'm doing for a private booking. And it takes planning. It really does. I gotta in advance plan the concept. And I gotta plan, okay, what materials do I need? Do I have enough? Do I need to order? What do I price this at? Like, there's so much involved to make a class. I love it, but it's a lot of work. And most of the time, I do something totally different. Sometimes I'll kind of do the same concept again. One of these concepts in this I am repeating because I feel like it, because I think it was a really, really good one. But yeah, it takes planning, and then of course, making sure I have the materials, the adhesives, the cardstock, the designer series paper. Does it look good? Are they going to be happy with it? Then of course, there's the other design aspect is, what stamps am I going to be using? I have no idea. And with this class being in person, I might impromptu it on the day of the class because it frees people up to decide what materials they want to use. There's something liberating about having choice. So that's the plan for that. I also bring extra pieces of designer series paper anyway, in case someone's like, they want to do something different. Hey, no problem. Here's some tools, have at it. So that's the advantage of having the trailer now, is I can do a lot of this more in-person, impromptu. Our last class that we did a week ago, we were experimenting with heat embossing, and which led to, hey, the concept for the class, I use pink ink. However, here's the options. Use whichever one you want to use. If you want to use gold powder or a different color or black or silver, hey, enjoy. So that's where I also, depending on the crowd, depending on the group, I allow free form on, hey, if you want to try a new technique, go for it. So, depends on the audience, really. Depends on who you're working with. But it's still lots of fun. So, but yeah, I figured this is a good chance to actually show you tonight a little behind the scenes on how do I do it. So when I cut the paper, I cut it all in one session. Because, trust me, if you don't, it gets more confusing. What happened the last one, I actually messed up. I didn't cut enough paper, but it was like, oops, oh well. I didn't stress. What I did was, hey, I carry a bundle of extra supplies. Let's take a look and we'll find something comparable. So, and that's how I treat it with my classes. So there we go. I'm going to keep these ones out because I need to figure out, that's my alarm to go to bed, which I'm not going to bed quite yet. I need to figure out the cardstock. Because I've got, let's look at some of the colors here. We've got red, and we've got green, and we've got white. And oh, there's pink. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting an idea. You know what? That pink was a bit of a surprise. I didn't think there was pink in there with the candy cane pattern. I might do a combination of pink and red. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that is to be continued, and I've run out of time. As in, I thought this would last me to 10 minutes, but it didn't. Because my next strategy is to start looking at pink cardstock. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look. I might very well use pink in it because pink is a great overlooked Christmas color. People don't realize it's a color, but it is. Yeah, that's gonna be lots of fun actually. So, I'm early. Anyway, well, tea time. Cheers. This is, so let's take a tea moment. This is Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time Extra, apparently. Herbal. It's nice. I try to have that at nighttime now. And here's my hand, by the way. It's still not looking great, but it's getting there. But yeah, I try to have a tea at night before I go and drink, other stuff I'm not supposed to have. Oh, I've got like some pencil stuff on there. This is the squirrel brain part of me. Da-da-da-da-da. Which washes off easily. There we go. Must have been really doing something earlier. I have no idea. Always an adventure in the Outroom. Alright, well this time I can see my mess earlier from the weekend. Oh, speaking of the weekend, hey, I could share with you what I did this weekend. How's that? So what I did today was these two really cute thank you cards. And the blue in the tan paper, I actually used watercolor pencils to create that paper, and I love it. I love it. And then I mix the colors for that, and then that's Night of Navy with the Night of Navy ink. Then the dark brown is the Early Espresso, and yeah, looks really, really cool. Love them. Super, super cute. Alrighty, now I'm officially gonna go. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.